Okay. So next is release procedure. So release procedure is nothing but it is a approval procedure. Okay, approval procedure for both purchase acquisition and other purchasing document. Okay, so generally PR will be go for approval because it will be created by different departments. Okay, if they are ordering something for their cost center, if they are ordering something for their project, okay, it should be approved by project manager, it should be approved by their cost center manager. Okay, so that cases we need to go for a PR approval. Purchase order approval will be like once the PR is approved in some client, they will not go for purchase order approval because it is similar to the purchase requisition. Okay, in some cases they will go for both PR approval and PO approval. Okay, it all depends on the how the client want. Okay, but all the settings and the things what they are going to use the for both PR and PO it's the same. Okay, there won't be any change. Only the table difference is there. Based on the table, we can configure based on the different fields as a criteria to get it blocked. Okay, for a release. Okay, that is the only difference, except that both will have a same configuration related to the this one. Okay, release. Okay, to block the PR and PO both. Okay, so here if it is blocked, okay, PR or PO, we can have the two methods of blocking. Whether we can have the blocking at the header level or at the item level. Okay, if it is at the item level, release means consider if there are two line items in the PR. Okay, for each line item there will be different release strategy will be triggered, okay, for each line. If it's a header release, then only one release strategy will trigger for all the lines. If there are 10 lines or even one line, only one release strategy which is at the header level. Okay, that is the difference between item wise release and overall release. Okay, the release where it will trigger overall means it is at the header level. Item wise it is nothing but it is at the item level. Okay, that is the difference. So if I want to completely approve, okay, in case of overall release, if I approve at the header level, so the complete document is released. Okay, but in case of item wise, if there are more than one item, okay, if first line is approved, okay, release, second line is not yet approved, that means even the complete document we cannot release, consider. Okay, considering that document should not allow us to create the purchase order using that requisition. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, so to have the complete, then all the items the item is released should be released. Okay, then only we can convert them into purchase order. Okay, in such case, so generally the item wise release will be there. Okay, for the requisition. Okay, to have overall release we have these two settings. Okay, one is the setting at the document type. Okay, document type. Okay, and that will comes at the time of document type configuration. I will show you. Okay, so at that time we can see the overall release. Okay, if I select this, it will be overall release. Okay, the release will be coming at the header level. Okay, the another configuration is like at the release group. Okay, there's the release group. Okay, I will show you during the configuration. The release group also we have the similar checkbox overall release. If I select that, then only the PR will be triggered with the release at the header level. Okay, otherwise default it will be at the itemized level. Okay, for the PRs. Okay, that is the difference. And in PR and PO, okay, there will be two methods of release. Okay, here it is not capture. Yeah, here it is there. Yeah, below. Yeah, with and without classification. Okay, there are two methods are there, without and with classification. Okay, generally with classification will be used by all because this is very flexible. Okay, and user friendly. Okay, without classification. Okay, without classification, this will be configured as per the SAP has given some steps. Okay, based on the steps we have to configure. Okay, but this without classification will use us so only these criteria. As you can see, the account assignment category, material group, plant, and value. Okay, only these 4 to 5, okay, criteria I can consider to block the PR. Okay, account item category, material group, plant, and value. Only these 4 I can use to block the PR. Okay, this without classification is only available for PR. Okay, for normal purchase order or contracts, okay, I can only use without with classification. So with classification is available for both PR and PO, but without classification is available for PR only. Okay, it is available for PR only. Okay, so please make a note of it. Okay, if you are making a note, okay, or maybe while listening to recording you can make a note. Okay, that is not an issue. And another difference is like uh, this without classification, right? It is only available at item level, not at the header level. Okay, only item wise release possible here. Okay, item wise I can release, but in case of with classification I can allow both item wise and header level. Okay, both are possible here. Okay, and another thing in with classification is, as I told, it is very flexible, right? So in with classification, okay, if I go to PR, right here in the PR, so here I can see, so this is PO, okay, PO PR, okay, similar structure, right? So here I can see material field, I can see the PO quantity, I can see delivery date, okay, I can see the plant, okay, and I can see maybe header level, okay, I can see purchase org, purchase group, company code, okay. So what are the major fields which are available? Okay, I can consider all those things as a criteria, okay, in with classification. Okay, but in without classification that is not possible. Okay, these are the major differences between without classification and with classification list procedure. Okay, this strategy. Okay, in case if you want to use with or without, right? If you used one, okay, if I want to configure consider if you are using without classification, okay, if you start configuring with classification, without will be deactivated automatically. Okay, so either we have to use either of one. Okay, generally all companies will use with classification, okay, not without. Okay, but this option is available from SAP side. Okay, so this is how the release strategy tab will look like. Okay, uh, for any PR or PO, okay, it contains the release group, the strategy, release indicator, and like this the approver name will be there, okay, with their code. Okay, the approver code will be available, okay, with the description. Okay, so release group, release group means this group, okay, as it is saying it's a group, okay, to release, okay, what criterias which are used. Okay, here you can see the criterias, right? Yeah, account assignment, metal group, plant. Okay, similarly here I can use any criteria, okay, along with this also, right? All these criterias are grouped together here. Okay, that is the release group. Okay, so generally 01 is used for purchase requisition, okay, for the item wise. 02 for purchase requisition with the overall release. Okay, this is for the item wise release, this is for the overall release they use. Okay, 01 and 02. So that is the release group. Okay, next is release strategy. Okay, release strategy means this, you can see this is a release strategy, right, which is triggered in the document. Okay, PR document. So this release strategy contains the criteria, so right? So what criteria it has to satisfy, okay, and what approver it has to approve. Okay, all these criteria it contains, okay, that cause to block the document. Okay, that particular criteria will allow them to block the document to go for a release. Okay, that is the release strategy. Okay, it contains the whatever the criteria which are required to block. Okay, release indicator, this denotes the release status of the item. Okay, generally it will be blocked initially and it will be released at the end of the release process. Okay, that is the release indicator. Release code will be like here you can see the code, right? For the purchaser it is Z1, purchase manager it is Z2. This is the 2-character code where it denotes which code can do the approval. Okay, Okay, first approve what code Z1. Okay, second code Z2. Like that, this release code denotes which approver or which code is going to approve this particular release. Okay, that is the release code. So this is release strategy for the purchasing document. Okay, so purchase order, outline agreement, or RFQ. Okay, so it is similarly. Okay, if they are subjected to a block, right? In that case, we need to do the similar to whatever we saw, right? Same way, we have to have the approval or we have to release it. Then only the message, right? Once the purchase order is created, if there is no block, means once we save, it should go to a supplier, right? So until unless the block is removed, okay, there won't be any messages will be sent out to the supplier, okay, regarding the requirement, okay, the ready to purchase order. Okay, this will be done only once the release is completed. Okay, so this is the same thing which is explained here. So with the release code, we can also release it, or we can reverse the release, okay, or we can reject it. Okay, these three things we can do using the release code. Okay, but the release code, the which uh, manager or user is authorized, right? Only they can do this all these things. Okay, otherwise it will not be done by other users. Okay, the people who does not have authorization, they cannot do it. Okay, so this is about the release procedure. Okay, see
In
the
the in this document, actually, it doesn't say anything about the tables, right? Normally, it is release procedure. Tables will be
ha
there.
ha ha ha, right. Yes,
Doesn't say
yes.
anything that, right?
Yeah, that I will show you now in the configuration. Okay, yeah, here, yeah, this one. So here, so for purchase requisition, right?
Yeah.
Purchase requisition. Okay, so it is CEBAN. Okay, this is the table. Okay, where what fields we can select. Okay, all these fields will be available in this table. Okay, for the PR. Then for purchase document. Okay, just document. Okay, so it is CKKO. This will be available. Okay, these are the two. Okay, which will be there. Okay, so then with class, and if you want to go for without class, so with class you can see tables. So just to mention some differences. Okay, tables, I can mention predefined. Okay, predefined is already there in the query. Okay, in the PDF it is there. Okay, only SAP predefined. Predefined fields. Just as an example, I can mention real group was there, right? I remember. Let me check. Reconfirm it. Okay, metal group is there. Okay, that is just an example. Okay, I'm giving. So dot one, and here it is available at item wise. Okay, here overall item both. This is only for PR. Okay, this is for PR and other other purchasing doc. Okay, right? You can take it. Okay, take it down. So now let us see this. We can see in the SC11. Okay, SC11 T code. Okay, we can see the tables which are used. Okay, that's SC11. These two tables. Joint venture, activate joint venture accounting. Deactivate joint venture accounting. Okay, I hope it will allow. Has been removed from the assignment. It is saying. Still somebody is using this. Okay. Okay, not to worry about this. Let us go to release procedure. Okay. So the path is materials management purchasing. Okay. I will show you for requisition. Okay. The same step which is followed for purchase order also. Okay. That you can try by your own. Show you. Okay. Release procedure. It is taking time. So here you can see procedure with classification, right? So we have set up procedure without classification also is there. Okay. But this won't be used. Okay. Here release close indicator. Then we assign release indicator. Okay. Then release prerequisites. So here in determination of release prerequisite. Okay. So here all the criteria we saw, right? Account assignment, material group, plant. Okay. That we need to give here, based on which this release strategy will trigger. Okay. This is simpler. Okay. uh, compared to with classification. Okay, with the classification is easy. So with the same step will come. So instead of this, we have more number of fields which we can see using the table. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, here the first step is, okay, procedure with classification. We have to first go to this edit characteristics. Okay,